share shit this way. Hey everybody, my name's Nicole Moon O'Neill, and I am part of BTS's army. I'm part of their fandom. And yesterday was the opening of their concert at the SoFi Stadium here in Los Angeles, California. I am also ADA disabled. SoFi Stadium is not ADA compliant. Starting from trying to get information on ADA assistance. We have called, we have emailed, concerts here, and we still haven't gotten contact back from SoFi. Get to the concert, they're telling drivers that they have to drop their people off at the corner, even if they're ADA. I was able to get my driver inside the stadium to drop me off. Very fortunate. A lot of people had to walk from the street into the stadium because they don't have a dedicated ADA drop-off and pick-up spot at SoFi. Is there a number you can call to get information, to get assistance? No. There's a contact form. Nobody contacts you back. We were told, miraculously, that there should have been interpreters. I didn't see a single interpreter. I'll check again tonight because I'm going tonight. Hopefully there's interpreters. Back to my experience. Finally got someone to let me know what line I was supposed to be in and what gate that was. A supervisor explained to me because I am ADA, I needed to go to the ADA line at this particular gate up at the front, and they would let me in with my other friends. I get to the gate, I'm up front waiting, and I'm told there is no ADA line at any of the gates. I just have to wait in line. The lines were miles long, and nobody knew what gate they were supposed to be. 5 different gates, people thought they were in line 5. People were told, oh, you're in the right line, and then when they get up front, no, you have to go to this gate. They are unprepared. Their staff doesn't know what they're doing. Nobody knows what anybody's doing. So I find a supervisor who says, go to this gate and tell them a supervisor told you to come here and they would let you in because you're ADA. I do. At first, the lady was we don't have an ADA entrance. I said, well, a supervisor told me to come. She finally let me in. So that was good. Like I said, I was very fortunate. A lot of other people were turned away and had to wait in line. They have a VIP entrance. Why couldn't they have made that ADA? I don't know, but they didn't. Getting into the stadium was interesting. If you do not have someone assisting you from guest services, it is pretty hard to find your seats, even being ADA. There are elevators to get you to the different levels, but if you don't know where they are or that they're accessible to you, you wouldn't be able to use them because you didn't know where they were. And there were non-ADA. The one thing I will give SoFi Stadium, they said those elevators were ADA, and they meant it. If you were not ADA, you did not get on that elevator. And I will thank the SoFi Stadium staff for making sure that something that was for our access was meant for our access. Finally got up to my section. Stopped to get food. Got a drink. Can I get a straw? There is not a straw within SoFi Stadium, the entire building. There is not a straw. That's out of ADA compliance. Okay. Well, there was that. I had seats, not in the wheelchair section, because I stupidly assumed also nobody would get back to us, so I didn't have an answer on my seating arrangements and where I was going to put my scooter while I was in my actual seat. And the guest services offered to take my scooter while I was in my seat until we got to my seat and realized that it was down a bunch of stairs. I cannot use stairs because I have chronic illness and disease that is, deteriorating my hips and stuff. So, there's that. I couldn't actually get to my seat or get back to my scooter once the concert was done. Another plus, they, reissued my ticket for wheelchair accessibility. Good on them. But maybe if they answered questions before the day, I would have known that and we would have rearranged our tickets for my group because I didn't get to sit with my group. I got to sit in a wheelchair by myself. So there's that. Leaving the concert. Concert, by the way, BTS, phenomenal. Y'all did your thing. I loved it. Like, I could tell that you've missed us over the 2 years that you have not been able to perform in front of us. We are thankful for you and everything. It was grand. Perfect show. Wonderful, amazing. Getting back to SoFi being out of ADA compliance. Concert's over. We get back to our starting point, which is where our driver was able to stop and drop us off. They have closed all of the entrances. And instead of it being SoFi security at the entrance to the street to come in, it is now police. And police aren't even listening to anybody and about their problems. They're telling you where to go, which is nowhere near SoFi Stadium. Took my driver an hour and 45 minutes driving around while we are fighting to get him to be able to drive in to the stadium parking and pick us up. You know what ended up happening? I'm fortunate I have a scooter. Two of the people in my group have severe MS. They had to walk pretty much 3 blocks to get out of the stadium and to get to a place where my driver could pick us up. Because SoFi is out of ADA compliance and they have nothing within the stadium where ADA and the disabled can get their car, their driver, their whatever to come pick them up. I was finally able to contact SoFi security today because it's the only number that would answer. What was I told? Have my driver pull up to this street and they can pick us up. Is it within SoFi Stadium? Or is it on the street? It's on the street. That's not going to work. I need my driver to pull into the stadium parking so that we can be picked up because we cannot walk that far. Well, talk to guest services when you get there. Is there a number? No. Guest services does not have a number. There is no number to call guest services for SoFi stadiums. What in the hell? You're the people who we have to contact for disabled and ADA services, but you don't have a number for us to call. And security is like, well, contact them. And I said, is there somebody in guest services who can get in coordination with security and parking to make sure my driver can get into the stadium parking to pick us up after the concert? No. I talk to guest services and hope they can help me. Not talk to guest services and they will coordinate with everybody else to get what you need. So this is a warning to all of you who are ADA and coming to the concert. Be prepared for bullshit. Because it's a lot and it's raining. It is a lot. I will let you know how tonight's concert goes. And I'm also going on Wednesday. I'll let you know how that goes. But I have a feeling it'll be more of the same. So thank you, SoFi Stadium, for being absolute ass twats and just ignoring the amenities and the needs of the ADA.